Now, this is one reason I love my plasma table. Look at all these parts. This thing is awesome. So here's my nest. Got all these parts nested in here. Let's see. There you go. I just measured the plate, and that's what the red area is. And I'm telling you, sheet cam is worth every dime you may ever spend on it. Easily. Well worth it. So there's that. And you can see, let's see, the parts. Now I've got some slag on the back side, but it knocks off really easily with a wire wheel. But tell you what, I am very happy. So here's a part that I've already run through. So what I've had to do, I'm making new bracketry here and here. So I had bought these, I just redid them. And essentially this is all going to go out a little bit further, because what I'm finding is both of my ball screws are slightly tweaked this way because I don't have enough adjustment to go that way. So something has kind of tweaked everything a little bit this way. May have been when I bent this bracket. You can see how it's not flush. I accidentally hit it here. So I think it may have sort of slightly pushed it over. Here's my fingers that are going to be riding there. So you can see I'll have height adjustment here and here. So I'm going to have two sets of fingers. Those are bolted on with M4 screws. Here's my idler pulleys that I'm going to be putting on as well. So essentially I'm going to go back to my original plan. So right now the block is bolted here. I'm going to bolt it back over here. So everything's going to shift over, you know, what is that, an inch and a half? Something like that. So you can see where it's bolted in there. And that's going to sit like that. So I'll show you the next thing here shortly. I have decided though, I'm going to go with a 6-axis back gauge instead of a 5-axis. So these two will raise and lower independently. Originally, I was going to turn this into a CNC controlled adjustment. And I will eventually do that. Right now I'm just going to leave it manual. But essentially my plan with this is to get a linear scale and use an Arduino somehow. And if anybody's in this area and wants to get into making stuff or whatever, I'm in the Charlotte area, Charlotte, North Carolina, and knows any of this stuff, I'd love to get together and just work on stuff, compare knowledge, all that good stuff, work together. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I've completely redesigned most of this. All of this is going to go out this way. I was up last night trying to figure out how these would go on. Originally I had a bracket that bolted here, and then I was going to drill and tap 2 holes here. And I kept messing with it, and finally I just realized I've got space here to go in there. So that goes directly into this block. So there's 4 bolt holes on the front of this block, but I can only get to 2 of them. I may still get a bracket that I can sort of use to sandwich this together. I'm not exactly sure yet, but so far this seems to be pretty rigid with those 2 bolts. That may be all I need. I'm debating on having another axis that goes this way, but I'll redesign that later. So right now, R1, R2, I forget what this is. I think this is Z. And then X1, X2. So there's 5 axes that I've got. The 6th would be this. And what I may do until I get that going is make this my 6th axis, just for kicks and giggles. So we'll see. But anyway, yeah, I try not to run my plasma table while my air compressor's running, because it gives my plasma cutter a chance to rest. I pause it, and it also helps me not to blow any breakers or anything like that. But you can see how many holes, man. If you had to drill all of these and go through all that, that would just be a pain. So either way, I'm going to hop back and finish cutting these, and I'll be back shortly. Have a good day.